we actually don't actually employ a ranger out on the golf course, someone that's rotating on the golf course. Being able to utilize the Tagmarshal, we're able to spot, again, just like others, be able to, whether it's through the GPS or a Tagmarshal type system, we're able to track the pace of play that's out there. One of the things that we do is we have an inside staff member are the ones that actually have direct contact with our members if there's an issue out there. And why I feel like that's a positive is one, it's usually a familiar face that's in the staff. It's part of the professional staff that's out there. And my hope is they're all professional conversation with the member or the group that's out there. And so I think that helps us. When I saw this screen thinking about a positive ranger, I think that we do a good job with that again, because we really put the onus on the staff member within the golf shop. One of the things that we do the first thing in the morning is we appoint the person that's going to be the one that really keeps an eye on the golf course from the Tagmarshal standpoint, meaning that they're monitoring the screen. It doesn't mean the rest of us aren't doing it, but it's as we get pulled in the many directions that we get pulled in, and things change on a certain day, whether we have some lessons or we're out dealing with something else, preparing for tournaments. But I always assign one person that if all else fails, you're the one that needs to be the person that's keeping an eye on it. And so it's kind of a best practice that I got from somebody else to say, let's just appoint somebody, a staff member, and make sure that we're keeping an eye on it. From that aspect, I think it's very, very important. And then the flip side of that is we also have a policy in place that if we go out and talk with somebody, they're behind, is we keep an eye on it for obvious reasons. But if they catch up and everything is kind of back in the flow, we make a point to go back out there and to thank them. And I think that's always been a missing thing. And I certainly haven't been good at it throughout my career, is we tell people, oh, you're behind, you need to pick up, you need to do this. And we kind of keep an eye on them. And, but we never actually go out and say, hey, thank you. You picked up after we talked to them. We really appreciate it. More importantly, the 150 people behind you really appreciate it. And again, I think it just kind of shows that the pace of play that is very important to us here at Forest Glen, to the staff, and it's one of our main goals that throughout the day we make sure that we're keeping an eye on and addressing when it's needed to.